that. And I noticed a lot of people are having trouble staying alive on the zombie survival game, so I'm here to show you how to make it through the game without getting eaten alive. It's actually pretty simple, but you know, some people get a little cocky sometimes. So, hold on, let me get some zombie music going. Right? Stuff from The Walking Dead. There we go. Alright, let's start a game. I already got a survival guy. I'm not going to use him because, you know, he's already one for me. You guys don't need to see completed the game with one survivor and 4 on the standard, and I figured why not do survivor. First game, started with a new character when you're looking at it. Made it all the way through with one guy. Not gonna delete my survivor character, just ain't happening. He is pretty beast, he's got that 10-round buckshot. Yeah, you don't fucking know. Okay. Let's skip on through. No more
now listen up. One knife will kill you, so not messing about with these blighters.
It's okay though. Pretty easy to get rid of. Unless you do this 100 times.
Keep going.
An occupation that I thought was it's not really important, it doesn't matter. I've read some blogs where it's supposed to affect base stats, but nobody knows that for sure. Pretty simple still. I'm not even gonna turn on my flashlight because I'm a total badass. Just walk on through. Not a big deal. These guys are pretty slow anyways. No. It was a great intro. It really is. A lot of people talking trash on this game. That's because when you die, you lose so much. It's so hard to get back. So, basically the key to this game is not about closing doors or nailing barricades or even conserving your ammo. It's not really a big deal. The important thing to remember is narrow spaces and check every corner and clear out everything. That looks like an associate. That's the name. My other guy in Survivor was unemployed. Pretty funny. Alright. He'll take you with me to grab that thing. Cut on this generator over here real quick. This stuff is easy, guys. I'm not gonna...
Built that myself. I call it the prepper pad. It's a smart map with radar and a connection back to me, so I can watch over you. And you'll need it, you see. The last person I tried to help went outside without the pad, and look how that ended. But there is something else you can use. That backpack is a bug out bag, see? You need it and what's inside.
That will save your life. Alright, so here's where you'll be defending against your safe house. This is where I died the very first time. Maybe not at this point, but standing in this position here, I think, waiting for people to crawl under here. Zombies. It was a terrible idea. Hop on over.
Now might be a good time to try out your radar.
Up the radar.
Go on, pick up the cricket bat. Don't be squeamish. Think of it as an unspoken agreement between survivors. Because if you got infected, wouldn't you want someone to do the same for you? Good going. A nasty business, but it's got to be done. Now, check that bob. As I recall, there's a pistol and ammo you're definitely gonna need. More than 20 hours awake, and your decision-making goes to pieces. Don't neglect your sleep.
Too easy, right?
Head back to the main room and take another look at the monitors.
It's pretty secure for a really long time.
They're hooked into CCTV cameras all over London. This one's from a supermarket near you. But the more eyes you have, the better. There's more cameras at that location, so I'll walk you through hacking them.
Starting with a cricket bat's kind of...
People think CCTV cameras are secure, hardwired to police HQ, but they're wrong. I was a Royal Signals boy in the army. I can teach you a thing or two about secure comms. Time for your first field trip. Those cameras won't fix themselves, and you need to do a little shopping. You'll need a key card to get out. There's bound to be one somewhere at that station. Use your pad's environmental scanner to search the area. Perimeter looks calm, for now. Good work. You've got to keep this place clean if you want to survive.
And I don't trust anybody. I don't care what anybody says. Unless I shoot them with a crossbow, which does matter. And then they're getting their heads knocked in with the cricket bat, so it's happening. Let's see, anything in there? I think, oh, yeah, that's what we need right there.
That's the one.
Alright, alright. Now I'm actually waiting for Witcher 3 to download right now, and I was playing around on Zombie a couple days ago, and I think I got into the top 74 on accident. And then I watched a couple of other videos of guys playing this game, and it was just awful, man. Awful. I don't know what they were doing. Please don't watch them. Don't let the complaining bring you down or dying. You just gotta play smart. Don't bash everybody. Oops.
Shit, you've got incoming. Check your radar.
Whenever you hear noises, man, just beware. Try and work them into a corner if you can. It really helps. See how angry he is? If you play scared, the guy sounds scared. If you play aggressive, he sounds aggressive. It's pretty funny. You huddle in a corner and it starts quivering like a little bee. Yeah. I've already cussed a few times. I should probably lay off on that. Little kids watching this and their mom's hovering over their shoulders, and then they're gonna be like, "Yeah, such a filthy mouth, turn that off." And now I'm gonna feel bad. I don't want to influence those kids out there. Regardless, they shouldn't be playing a scary zombie game which has cussing in it already, but hey, whatever. You know, I was doing it when I was a kid.
This safe house is my handiwork.
So a lot of these places
A long time ago, I teamed up with a bunch of no-hopers called the Ravens of D. I helped them fortify places like this, because we knew this was coming.
Always keep those on there. Yeah, but a flashlight battery is pretty, I mean, just substantial. It'll last you quite a while. Enough to clear out a room and feel secure. And sometimes you'll have to wait around in the dark, but it's very rare. And like I said, if you've already secured the room, you really have nothing to worry about before you advance. I think that's the key to this game. Going through all the corners, securing the room. Secure the room, and you know you have nothing on your back. And that's not always the case. There are certain points where if you do something, you know, you'll get zombies crawling in behind you. Just be aware for sounds.
John Dee predicted the plague and the Great Fire of London that stopped it. And he saw plague victims in his own lifetime. Even tried to find a cure, the panacea. But it's a myth. You can see as well as anyone. There's no cure for this. Use your pad to scan that. I'll get that for you. I've locked the place down for your safety.
Kind of forces you to face your fears.
Okay, you're free to come and go now.
Do it. Go in there, go ham, handle business. There's a horde on the left here in the very beginning.
Scan every CCTV junction box you locate so I can hack it and bring those cameras back online.
Don't really worry about that horde yet. Eventually you will be able to take on hordes like that though, no problem. Right now is not that time now. All you have is a cricket bat and a pistol and just not enough space. You know what? I believe there's actually a mine back in the safe house. We could be real smart asses and take out that horde right now. Let's do that. Let's just do it anyway. Come on. Take out the horde right in the beginning like a bunch of badasses. Let's do it. Come on, let's go back, go back, go back. We'll crawl through here. Head back into the exit. See, Prepper's gonna say, "What? Do you think you should be taking on that horde right now?" And you know what you're gonna say? You're gonna be like, yeah, I do. You know why? Because I have a mind. And minds are just awesome. You get plenty of them throughout the game, so don't feel bad for using one, and you really don't need them that often. In fact, there's one point in the game where mine will be your best friend. Not gonna tell you when that is. It's pretty brutal, especially if you're playing on Survivor. It makes you think twice about heading to that part of the game. It's unfair, really. I think it's meant to be unforgiving, but whew, it is a tough spot. Did I just run in a circle? I think I just ran in a circle. I just ran in a circle. Look at that. I'm running in circles. Okay, where's the mine? You hear that sound? There's the zombie that makes a very similar sound. Whenever you hear that, beware. These are exploding zombies, and they're incredibly scary. Some difficulties, Survivor. They can kill you in one blast. Just one. How do I know this? I don't know this, but one swipe from a regular zombie takes out much more health than in just regular standard mode, so don't chance it. Don't go near exploding zombies. Do not melee them. If you're going to shoot them and you're close, make sure you shoot them in the head. If they're at a distance, one blow to the chest and they're kaboom. It usually takes about 2 shots to the head, 2 or 3, depending on your gun. So if they're at a distance, go ahead and use 1 bullet and take out the body. Unless, of course, you want the loot. In which case, you know, hey, go for it. I'm pretty sure there's a mine in here.
Be careful with that stuff. Use it to set mine traps, but don't blow yourself up.
Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take out that horde in the very beginning, even though Prepper says we can't. We're going to. Because I'm a rebel. That's what I do. I rebel against the game. All odds. See how fast I'm sprinting. This place is relatively safe right now, so no harm done. Don't get in that habit though. Alright. Here we go. We're gonna take out that horde right in the very beginning, just to be a bunch of smart asses. What do you say? Heading to the exit. Here we go. Alright, so tight spaces. Oh, I lost my guy. Alright. Just head down on the D-pad to quickly select mine.
Whoa, you sure you're ready to face down a bloody horde? It's your life.
Yeah, we're ready. Let's do this. Too easy, right? I only lose 3. Really gotta take this and boom. We're done. Just like that. A couple of mines. Take out anyone up here. Oh no! Turns out there was a mine left over. How about that? Well then. That's quite alright. Quite alright. Doesn't really matter. There's a bed right back below. Yeah, I've always been curious what happens if you kill those guys, but I guess nothing. Nothing at all. See if there's anyone back here, just to dick around. Nothing? Nothing? Alright. Well, that was fun. I'm gonna go ahead with half health. Won't be a big deal from here on out. The rest of this is pretty manageable.
Excellent. Your smart map's been updated. Without a good map, you're a goner out there.
Juice boxes. How about that? Oh, right. This pansy over here. Sneak up on him, bash him in the back of the head. Two. Check your surroundings. All right. Head on up here. Later on, you'll be looking at that hole in the wall there. Good. Nobody there. Nobody there. Nobody there. Let's see. Any stuff on the tables? No? Okay. Head on up. Should be a flare hanging out around here. Or
Throwing flares. Now they could come in handy. Bright lights to distract the dimwits.
we'll be using that soon, actually. Comes in handy when you have no guns. Sucks in the beginning, let me tell you. Alright, open up. Open sesame. Open sesame.
There's a manhole nearby that's your quickest way back to the safe house. Have a gander. Sometimes retreat. Good work, soldier.
Open that up. Let's go ahead and take a nap real quick. He said we weren't ready to take on the Horde. What's wrong with that guy? He does not know who he's talking to, does he? Just gotta be crafty. Crafty fellow. Go ahead and take a quick rest. We'll grab me a beer if you guys don't mind. Hold on. BRB. Alright, dudes. Sorry about that. Alright. Guys, have a nice break. Heading back into the fray. So, let's see. Brooklyn Markets is the target. Skip. Nobody cares. Alright. Check this guy out. Come on, bud.
Got it. Triangulating. It's inside the supermarket. Be careful.
And then when they do, of course you want to make sure no one else is coming. And try to beat him into the wall. Much easier to deal with. Check to see no one's behind you. Make that a habit. every time you walk into a new room, checking behind you. See? Good to go. Checking behind you again. Anybody creeping in the alley? Nope.
Use your radar. You have to ping areas manually if you want to know what's lurking in your blind spots.
These few flares. Let's check that guy out. Let's go ahead and mark everybody. One. There. Maybe even a guy down here. Alright, let's do this. So, the trick is to do one at a time if you can. To do that, use physical obstacles such as a car to try and not get seen. I just hit it, so I'm gonna get back up there. Finish it up. Let's cross. See, really slow. 1 or 2 is not a big deal. Even 3 is slow. Start pushing on 4 and 5 and you're in trouble. Excuse me. That's where that crossbow comes in handy. You'll like it. But cricket bat's not a bad weapon. Melee is actually the way to go in this game as long as you know how to do it. If you played a lot of Skyrim or Morrowind, stuff like that, other scroll stuff, anything that's first person, this game's gonna be essential. You gotta know how to prioritize your targets. Don't get afraid, man. Don't be afraid. You know, if something jumpy happens, don't jump. You know, if you hear freaky music, don't panic. If you hear an alarm go off, don't panic. Oh my god, just kidding.
Shit, it was rigged to the alarm. Get inside before every blighter from miles around comes running.
It's funny because you tend to look behind and it's like, oh god, I'm running from behind. Maybe if you guys worried about it, okay. No minds on me right now.
Those poor coppers were probably responding to the supermarket's alarm, but they've got bigger problems now.
Alright, check out that rat. Bitch ass rat. Okay, so I'm pretty sure a lot of people foggy rooms. Scan it up. Scan it down. Whatever. Your preference. Or gosh, look at that guy. Just a hanging pinata. Bait. Too many of stuff that I want, so I'm gonna go ahead and take him down.
Barricades. Shit. Find a hammer. You're gonna need to rip the planks off some doors. While you're there, stock up. If it's not nailed down, loot it.
I don't know if anybody's familiar with that. It's where I learned how to hit buttons really fast. There's always like test your then you have to like break stuff. Oh, it's screaming. Damn, she's noisy, isn't she? Good lord. I have to shut you up. This guy though. Don't trust you. Don't trust you. Listen to Zombies by the Cranberries. How ironic. Because it's zombie and I'm playing a zombie game. You guys with me? Yeah, we're already 24 minutes in and taking our sweet ass time, aren't we? Check this shit out. Oh, god lord. Ugh. Gross. Oh, I believe there was a guy just hanging out in like a meat cooler somewhere. Go ahead and put this dude down. What's up? Oh. God damn it. Oh, shut up. It's gotta be the brain. Y'all know nothing. It's gotta be the brain, people. Alright, so I just misquoted the quote. Fuck off. Do what I want.
When you find the box, link the pad up to bring the cameras back online.
Oh, it's pistol ammo though. Quite a bit of pistol ammo. I'm just just gotta tell you right now, pistol is, ammo is gold. I'll tell you a little bit about prioritizing your inventory. Okay. The thing I just dropped was soda. Okay, that was a small healing item. Nobody cares. Even the cake for medium. Nobody cares. These are what you want to keep. Med packs. Medium and large. That's how you get away with stuff. Okay? You want to balance your flares and your healing items. Try and make room for explosives. Ammo is gold. Pick it up. If you see ammo, make room. Plus it's ammo. Like, I'm not really a big carbine fan.
Good. The CCTV cameras are back online. Every time you scan one of those junction boxes, I'll hack it and update your smart map. Take a look at your pad.
Throw a flare, throw a Molotov into it. If you need a flare, chances are you're probably going to need a Molotov as well. So,
Molotov cocktails are classic. Sometimes you just can't beat the classics.
Mines are just all-purpose. That's what you set up before. Look at this guy. Down, come on, man. Wow, bro. Getting blood all over my back and stuff. Pretty cool.
Good. Now, find your way back to that shortcut you passed earlier and get your ass back to the safe house in one piece.
The siren's going off. Something tells me maybe there's gonna be a horde outside. Flares. Flares. Think smart, guys. Horde. Sirens. Horde. Flare. Molotov.
That bloody punk's making enough noise to raise the dead. Get out of there!
Pretty sure it's I think I gamble. Took a hit. No big deal. That's what that cake's for. Even use the mine, why not? And that's really one of the toughest spots in the very beginning of the game. The rest of the game is pretty much cake until you get to the palace front gates. They give you a nice, nice gun, nice big old minigun to deal with it. But ain't gonna do it all. Put her down. Dog she is. She's really a zombie though. We clear. We clear. We good. Lockpick needed. Blah blah blah. And I'm gonna walk back. I'm so cocky. I'm gonna walk back. And I just took on like 2 hordes. One really big one, and then that little electric guy who called NFU, and I killed him so fast they didn't have time to pile up. So I'm counting it as a horde. You saw. There was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Come on. Come on. Give me some credit. Look at you. On the feet. Oh, you hear that? There's some. Oh. Where is she? You know what? Just turn on my light to try and attract him. Hey, look at me in my spotlight. Use myself as bait. Yeah, check it out real quick. Sweet. No, no. Maybe here? No. Alright, well, whatever. Oh, you know, did I get the junction box in that place? I bet I didn't. Damn. Oh well. That's alright. Don't worry about it. You guys will see it on your playthrough. Alright, half an hour in. Just finished our run to the supermarket. It was one hell of a shopping day. You know what I'm saying? You know, talk about people crowding the aisles. You go to the grocery store to eat, and they go to the grocery store to eat you. Welcome to London. You know, British people's teeth is just as bad as the undead guys in here. I'm just kidding. If anybody Any British affiliate.
So you made it back. Now, you may have noticed a box in the main room with a raven symbol on it. Time to show you how it works.
Not bad at all, like super skinny. Pretty short. So, I'm a little dude. Just a genius, no big deal. Just kidding, not a genius. They're really good at not dying. Damn, I just ran that circle again. I do that every time. I swear. Oh, see, if I was a genius, I wouldn't have run that circle so many times now, would I? Run, 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 run. Nothing's chasing me though. Alright, hey, what's going on? I got a viewer in here. That's neat. Hey, what's up, guy? Having trouble on zombie? Well, unless we blowing up a horde, it was pretty sweet. Just gonna go get this thing back though, so if you be patient, we'll get to some action. Alright. Alright, alright. Just went to the market, man. We're still in the very beginning. Okay.
Shite, and not before time. There's a horde approaching. Check your radar.
Oh yeah, here we go. This is the part where you defend your base. No, when I made my very first character, this is when I died. Second time I never died, third time I never died, so... Didn't see anything of the game after this point. There's a really easy way to deal with this. It's all about keeping the narrow spaces. Here's what I want you to do. Just chill in the doorway. Wait, be patient. Keep coming at me. What is coming at me? Uh-oh. Prioritize your targets. Check your pings every now and again. Get it multitasking. What's up, guy? Oh. Check another ping. It's like that's the only one right now. They come in waves. So. That's awesome.
That'll teach you. Not that there's much intelligence left, but they've got a hunter's instinct, like an animal. And that's how I think of them. Not your neighbour, your friend, your relatives. They're all dead, and those things wearing their faces are not human.
Think so? Probably good story. I forget where I'm at. Gear's giving me hiccups. Oh, just get my battery. Come on, son. Oh, tempting you. Let's go. I'll kill you. What's going on? Coming at me or what, guys? What's up, bro? See you over there. You'll be some fancy. Just sit there now. He's finally on the left. Got attention with that. There he is. Nope, that's not him. Damn. Let's go, guy. And maybe some feedback on my broadcasting. This, I neglected to mention.
Good work, but if you got through earlier, you'll have to finish them off.
First serious one. Trying to explain to people, hey, this is how the game's played. Like a bitch. Seriously, playing like a bitch. Can't you tell? Is this the last one? Get a little coffee, alright.
I think that's the lot. All clear. Take a break. You've earned it.
Grab some handgun ammo. It's good stuff.
Get some sleep now. A little nap will do you the world of good.
Alright. That's it for that. Man, you said get some sleep, so let's do it.
I've had an idea. I think it's time we got eyes on Buckingham Palace and took a look around. You might even be able to sneak inside if they're distracted, keeping the infected out.
Alright. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna end the first broadcast on that note. And I'm gonna say I wish you luck and try and use that strategy a little bit and see how it does you. See how it treats you. You know, try and clear out all the corners. You know, someone start leading them in and try and bash them against the wall. Use your flashlight to attract them from a little bit further away. Try and wait till the other's backs are turned and one's looking at you. Kind of scoot up, flash them with the light, scoot back and bring them on in around the corner, and bash them into the wall. Alright, anyways, this is Lick Bombo signing off, so good luck and hope you make it out there, and look forward to the next video. I'll show you the next few runs, how to acquire gear, how to knock out some of these quests, and how to use some common sense on some parts that don't seem like, you know, you can apply common sense to. See you guys later. Oh, should probably end the broadcast. There we go.